Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Facebook Live where I am working on the Haunted Dollhouse plastic canvas. Haunted Dollhouse. It is a vintage pattern by American School of Needlework, designed by Karen McDaniel. The address you see on here is just the Etsy shop that I bought the pattern, the digital download from. And I believe today is day 7. I missed my scheduled live on Wednesday, so I'm making up for it right now. I just got back from a walk, and as most of you know, I live here in Central Florida. It is super hot. Humidity is horrible, so I figured while I'm sitting in here by my fan trying to cool down, I would jump on the live and get some work done on this dollhouse. So far, I am still on the very first page of the pattern. I've completed both roof panels right here, and I did these on black as instructed, and I started doing it on clear just in case if you have not watched the very first live, this is a quick update. I started it on clear canvas and it really did not look right. So I highly recommend that you do this on black canvas. You don't have to. You can do this in pink if you wanted to, but if you want it to look good in the black, I recommend on the black canvas. And then it has the two side walls, which are right here, but I have customized them myself by cutting out the windows. I am going to make these windows look more realistic. I have plans for them. So completed the first one, and I'm going to work on the second one. So I'm going to get started on the orange just because that's the long, daunting color. And this is an unscheduled live, so I'm not sure if anybody's going to pop on and join me or not. If they do, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'm going to turn on some music from my YouTube channel. I have playing on my screen above. Let's see. It is called Lo-Fi Cat Study Music by YouTube channel Dreamy. Oops, what did that say? Dreamy Study is the YouTube channel. Excuse me. So enjoy the music while I get to work on this. I got to get my needle from my lovely needle holder that was gifted to me by Beverly. I love this. She made it and sent it to me. One of my watchers, and I absolutely love this needle holder. It will forever stay on my desk in here. All right, and if you are new, please put in the comments where you're from. My name is Danita. I am the owner and designer of Undo Karma on Etsy, where I sell plastic canvas shapes and I make my own patterns, and also on Facebook, where this live is being made on my Facebook page. Just do a search for Cut My Canvas and you will find my Facebook page. All these lives, since Facebook deletes them after 30 days, I will be uploading them to my YouTube channel. So they can stay there for many, many years to help anybody else that wants to make this wonderful haunted dollhouse but needs some assistance. I am going to do every single stitch on video from start to finish. I am going to be changing things up on this to make it my own, which I highly recommend you always do the patterns. Make them your own. I do not edit any of my videos. I have no video editing skills. I have no video editing program, and I do not have the time to sit and edit videos. So you are getting raw videos live. on my YouTube channel and Facebook. So happy Friday. It is, let's see, Friday around 11 in the morning. And it is, what is the date today? Friday, June 20th, 2025. There we go. So just enjoy the music. If you're here, pop on the comments. Let me know where you're from. And I'm just going to work on my haunted dollhouse. Get my camera straight here. I keep bumping into it, so I do apologize. I'm trying to get it. There we go. Again, once I upload this to YouTube, if you do watch this from YouTube, while I'm on the live on Facebook, people will come and go. So I will be chatting with people in the comments, just so you know who I'm talking to. Hopefully, I see my comments. I know Facebook's having issues. The last time I went live, I was not getting any of my comments on my phone here. So if anybody is commenting, I'm sorry, I'm not getting the comments. I'm not sure why. So if you go to my YouTube channel, Undo Karma, you can watch all the first 6 live videos where I start this haunted dollhouse. If you'd like to, if you're new and want to start from the beginning, just go to YouTube and do a search for Undo Karma. UNDOKARMA. Hold on one second. I will be right back. Okay. I'm gonna grab my other phone here and see if I can make sure I am not missing any comments. Oops. Did not mean for that to do that. Oh, my phone keeps turning on me. I'm not happy about that. I'm not sure what I got on my fingers there. I'm hoping to get this haunted house done by Halloween, 2025 Halloween. I'm really hoping. Because I'm only stitching it on my lives from start to finish. So hopefully, I can help give some ideas on other ways you can create this. Or if anybody has any problems putting it together or gets stuck on stitches, I'm hoping these live videos will help somebody. That's the purpose of doing them all live. So again, if you're new, please put in the comments where you're from. so I can give a proper welcome. Let's see if I can get a better view. There we go. That is the dollhouse that I'm working on. Haunted dollhouse. I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to be finished. I will be making several adjustments to this dollhouse along the way. For one, I cut the windows out, and I have an idea how I'm going to make them look more like real windows. And I just got knotted up here. I may even do a little painting on the house when it's complete. I plan on possibly making real little curtains for it. Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that I plan on doing. There's a lot of pieces to this haunted house. And I will have the pre-cut shapes available in my Etsy shop. And you can buy the entire kit, the shapes, the pre-cut shapes. You can find the digital patterns on Etsy all over the place. But I will have all the shapes. If you don't have the time to cut them all or don't know how to cut them all, you can just visit my Etsy shop. Just go to Undo Karma on Etsy. You can go to undokarma.etsy.com. And you can create one of these yourself. This is the most time-consuming part is the orange. This is what's going to make it take so many lives to get done. Okay. I suppose I could stitch up some of the orange off camera, but I'm already dedicated to doing the whole thing during the lives, but I think I may change. I could change that. That's the beauty of life. You can make changes along the way whenever you want. I think I may. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a poll during my next scheduled live. I normally go live on my Facebook page every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but unfortunately I missed Wednesday's live, so I'm kind of making up for it right now. So this is an unscheduled live. I think I'm going to have to do some of this orange stitching offline in order to make this work better. Yes, I think I've come to that conclusion. Yeah. So after I finish this strand of orange, I'm going to work on the windows and then end this live. And then do all the rest of this orange off the live instead of wasting time. I don't think anybody really wants to sit and watch me stitch all these boring orange stitches. I'm bored stitching them already. Yes, I do believe I'm going to do that. Oops. Jolt. Almost done with it. Again, the pattern does not call for the windows to be cut out. You can watch the previous lives to see how I cut the windows out. If you need any help, if you decide you want to cut the windows out, just go to my YouTube channel, Undo Karma, and go to the Haunted Dollhouse playlist. I think you can find it in the Dollhouse Day 6 or 5 or 4. I would start with 5 or 6. Day 5 or day 6. If you need help cutting out the windows like I did. Alright, coming to the end of this orange yarn. I am using Neon Lights Orange by Hirschner's yarn. I absolutely love this yarn. It's the first time I've ever used it. I love the feel of it. It's so soft and it's so smooth going through the holes. The only downside is it has like a static cling and it can get sticky. Not like sticky glue sticky. It just like wants to stick to me. Alright, so what I'm going to do now then, I'm going to finish the rest of this orange off camera because it's too time consuming and boring. I'm going to do the black around this window and then possibly the green. I decided to do the neon green around the windows to really kind of make them stand out. And this is the yarn that I'm using, Hirschner's Worsted Neon Lights. I absolutely love this yarn. My first time. So, a little needle book. Okay, so let's... I'm going to do a single stitch all the way around the windows according to the pattern. I can show you on the pattern. This is the black stitching that I'm doing all the way around. Now I cut the window out here. I cut these sections out, these 4 sections out. So what's left is this black stitching. So this is what I'm going to do right now. Only my yarn decided to not. And of course it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Here we go. There's also some decorative design that they did on the pattern calls for on the side of this house. This design here. I did not do any of that as well. And just, that's not quite the look I am going for on my haunted dollhouse. Of course, you could do it, follow it just as they have it, or you could make it all your own as well. again, if you are new, please put in the comments where you're from. Don't be shy. I love to welcome everybody. I'm in Central Florida where it's hot, 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 muggy, 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 and buggy, buggy, buggy. Beverly, good morning, Beverly. Hello, how are you and welcome. You're the first person to pop on. I am doing an unscheduled live, I know. I'm trying to make up for missing Wednesday. I had a little bit of time and I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. I was getting pretty lonely sitting here in my closet. Wow, that made perfect stitching. Oops, I'm stuck here. I love my needle book. I showed it off at the very beginning of my live. I love this. Thank you, Beverly. I do. I really love this. It doesn't get lost as easily as little pieces of canvas that I had them in. I love this. I really do. It is very, very, very appreciated. Yes, it is great. If you sold them at a website or Etsy shop or something like that, I would definitely share your link to everybody and recommend they go buy one. To make a box for the symphony cards that I received. Aww, what a great idea, Beverly. You're gonna make a box for your sympathy cards. Oh, I was saying that wrong. I was saying sympathy. That is such a lovely idea. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd want to hold on to them too. Are you going to design it yourself, or are you going to search for a pattern? Is there a loop in the bottom middle of the two windows? A loop? Right here? I think it's just a loose... Yeah, it's just kind of a loose stitch. I'll fix that when I do the green. So I've come to the determination that I think I'm going to do the orange stitching off camera because it's so time consuming. Just the orange, and then I can do everything else during the lives. Yeah, I've come to that realization today. Yes, thank you, Beverly. It looks much better. As soon as you mention it and I look down there, I've seen it right away. See, another great reason for doing this during live is other people helping me. I'm hoping to jump on live again a little later this afternoon. I have to cut out my butterfly wind chime, my butterfly sun catcher, and I was going to cut it during the live to make a video for my YouTube channel. So I may jump on live again earlier this afternoon. All right, I'm going to do the green, and then that will be it for this live, and then I'm going to go make me some lunch. It definitely helps having another set of eyes. Okay. Let's see. If I go around here, then I can go around here, then I can go around. Yes, so I need to start in the middle, so I'm not backtracking. I really like how this green really highlights the windows. Do you have any special plans for this weekend, Beverly? The box that I'm going to make is going to be green and yellow for John Deere, and black is going to be used for Roy's name. and year that he was born and the year he passed away. Oh, Beverly, how unique. That is awesome. Well, I hope you share photos of it when it is finished. Oh, my stomach is growling. Aren't you going to put the back on? I am. And remember, I had that epiphany? At first, I thought I messed up, but I didn't, because I'm going to put clear plastic in between the windows to make it look real. So I really can't sew them together. So I have another idea. We're going to make this work together. Hello, Sandra. Good morning, almost afternoon. I am live. I'm trying to make up for Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to get on later today, so I decided. I went for a walk this morning with my hubby, and I was sitting in here cooling off by the fan, and I thought, why not jump on live while I'm cooling down and work on this haunted house. So here I am. I'm just going to finish up this green, and then I will be jumping off as I'm starving and need to go eat some lunch. But how are you, Sandra? Beverly is here with us. She's been keeping me company. Spur of the moment, yes. Oh, that's right. I forget, too, that some of you are in different times. Ow, my foot is stuck. Yes, it is lunchtime, and my tummy is making me know that. Drinking coffee, trying to decide my next project will be. How about a haunted house? Oh, my stomach is really growling. I might not make the second window. The pattern, the cutouts for the perky turkey. And another pattern. Oh, great! I would do a haunted house, but hard to do in black and white. Oh, the pattern. The black and white, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about some of the vintage patterns. They're in black and white. It's a little tricky. But hey, that's what I'm making all these lives for. See? You have me to help guide you through. I can be your pattern. Beverly's going to do perky turkeys. Perky turkey. You finished your tissue box. Ooh. Very nice. Are you going to share it in the group? I'd love to see the projects you ladies work on. I really do. And Beverly is going to make a nice box to hold all her sympathy cards in. The 4 moose cutouts. Oh, yes. Those are so cute. I would love to be able to do some of those, too. Get the box done. Oh, you put a moose on the box next to the John Deere. Okay, so this one I am going to have to do a little traveling. I think before Monday's live, I'm going to try to stitch up most of this orange. Yeah. Just the orange I'm going to do off camera because there's so much of it. And then silly me did one shy of a goblin stitch, so I'm having to stitch more than I should. I know, Sandra, I understand. Most people do forget. That's why I like to add little reminders. Because it's typical. It happens to all of us. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I really like how this green looks. I definitely like the neon color I chose. Neon colors. I can't wait to see how it looks done. I'm still debating now on the plastic canvas shutters. I'm almost kind of wanting to make my own shutters out of a different material. A watermelon coaster. Ooh, nice. I bet you that looks nice and juicy. Oh, you know what I just realized? It just popped in my brain that I forgot to end my auction yesterday. Whoopsie! We'll be doing that right after lunch. Yes, sometimes I forget. A hibiscus flower pattern for a tissue box. Ooh, a hibiscus. I don't know if I have any, but I can look. I can definitely look. Yeah, I have to find a nice thick plastic to put in. Oh, I just came up with the perfect idea for the windows. You know how like your salads come in those clear plastic containers when you buy salad? Yes, that's the kind of plastic I'm going to use in between these windows. And I just bought some, so I am going to save that. The green is worsted neon lights, and the color is luminescent lime. I really do like this yarn. If I was to buy new yarn and it was on sale, I would buy it. Off the Hirschner website, too. I don't know if I'd pay the full price. I think I'd buy it on sale. I like to buy everything on sale. This is really nice yarn. And it was gifted to me. Very, very wonderful gift by a wonderful lady. And it is much appreciated. And I've been holding it for that special project. And see, it is perfect for this haunted house. Haunted dollhouse. It is a very pretty, it really makes the windows pop. Pop, as they say. Oh, right here, she's talking about this needle book. This one here, I love it. Yes, Beverly gifted this to me. Isn't it wonderful? I call it my needle book because it's like a book. You open it up and it holds all my needles, and it has a needle threader. You could store lots of little things in the little pockets. And then I kept her little note. So I'll always remember who gave this to me, and I wrote down the year. Yes. I love it. It's just what I needed for my desk in here. And it's so easy. It's just 2 squares. And you can, make it any size you want. Then the binder. And then the 2 squares for the pockets, which are a little smaller than the front squares. Yes, I think it is a wonderful, wonderful gift and idea. I could have so easily made one of those myself, but I never thought about that. See? I never thought about that. And the fact that somebody else did and gifted it to me just makes it so much more special. So if I made one, it would not be special. Okay, ladies, I think I'm going to end it after this screen because my stomach is screaming at me, saying, feed me. Feed me some lunch. But I'm so thankful you 2 ladies came and hung out with me because I was getting a little lonely when I first came on here. Well, at least I made up for some of missing on Wednesdays. There we have it. I love it. It was hot. We went for our walk a little later than normal. It was very hot. We try to go as soon as the sun comes up because it's so hot. The humidity is in the 90s. Ugh. As soon as I come home, I have to strip completely because you get soaked in sweat. We walk up to the cemetery that's just down the road from us, and it's got a lot of shade, so it makes for a nice walk. But we try. We don't get to every day because of our schedules, but more days than not, we do walk. So I would say a good 4 or 5 days a week. And then, yes, see, I have to remember. There we go. I'm going to use this green on the other window on Monday's Live. Perfect. Thank you, ladies, for hanging out with me. I am going to go have some lunch, and then I have some orders to cut. Yes. You ladies have a lovely afternoon, and I hope you have a nice weekend. And anybody else that watches this later, Have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out with me. See, Piggy? Oh, I forgot to bring in, I found a couple more of my pigs. I found a couple more. They're different colors. I'll have them on Monday's live. I'm glad you said that because they're sitting on my other desk. So I will bring those to show on Monday's live. I'm going to try to recreate a similar pattern. But yes, have a wonderful day, ladies. I will see you Monday. Have a happy weekend. Yes. Piggy, piggy, piggy.